Peace. This is Bastard Brown. Built in the mind. Live in the mass. Leak in the red. Let's build the cycle.
Peace. Peace. Peace to all human families. Peace to a large 5% nation. You are now entering Build the Cipher with your host, Master Brownseed. We're on episode 26, Mental Fertility, Planting the Right Thoughts for a Balanced Harvest, right? In our supreme mathematics, 26 would be wisdom equality. That's your actions we take. It must bring balance, fairness, and truth, not only to others, but also to ourselves. See, this is where mental fertility comes into play, because whatever you plant in the soil of your mind will grow and shape your reality, right? Let me begin, right? The soil of the mind. Before anything can grow, the soil has to be ready, right? The mind works the same way. If your mental soil is dry with doubt, hardened by past trauma, poisoned with negativity, the seeds of your dreams won't grow, right? Wisdom equality teaches us to prepare the mind so that it's fertile, balanced in thought, open to truth, and willing to take in new understanding. Because understanding comes in time. If your mind ain't right, if you're not right, you're not going to be willing to take on the information that's being given to you, right? Sometimes you have to clean out the weeds of self-doubt, right? Remove the rocks of procrastination. Water the soil with daily positive action, right? Sometimes you have to water that soil, God. My name is Master Brownseed for a reason. The brown seed means that I have to plant the seeds in the minds of the people. And when I plant them seeds, God, understanding will come in time for them to say, what the God was telling me, I now see that. Now that seed is starting to sprout. And they now start to gain the information more better and start to see things clearly. For me just planting the seed in their mind, God, I have to educate them and teach them well so that one day they too can grow up to be great men, right? Planting with purpose, right? You can't plant just anything and expect a good harvest. You have to be intentional with your mental seeds. Plant thoughts of greatness, plans for success, and visions that inspire you to move, right? Wisdom is the doing. It's actual, planting and protecting the seeds. Equality is making sure the growth of your seeds uplift you and benefit others around you, right? You have to plant with care and feed your mental garden with daily study and reading, wise conversations, and constructive actions toward your goals, right? This is planting seeds in your own mind, black man. You have to plant the seeds in your own mind of success. That's why some people use affirmations, because your word is life. And when you speak When you speak positive words into the existence, to the universe, God, these words form life. They form life. When you speak, you have to speak daily positive things about yourself, saying, I am grateful. I am the best. I am happy. I am grateful. I will succeed. These are the thoughts of positive seeds being planted into your mind, and you start to speak it and you start to live it. This is mental growth and development. You know what I mean? The harvest of the mind, right? Your harvest reflects you planting. If you plant fear, your harvest is hesitation, right? Let me say it again. If you plant fear, your harvest hesitation, right? If you plant courage, your harvest achievement, right? Wisdom equality means that your harvest must be in right measure, not overbearing, not underwhelming, but balanced and righteous, right? These are the seeds that we plant, not only in yourself, you plant them in your children, you let your children know too. You are the greatest. You can accomplish anything in your life. These are the seeds you plant in your children. When you see your woman, you plant in her mind, you are beautiful. You are gracious. You tell her how much you love her. This is planting mental seeds in the minds of the people around you so they can see it, they can feel it. They can grow off the seed that you plant, brother. Right? When your mind is fertile and you've planted with purpose, your harvest will be abundance, God. A peace of mind, progress in life, and the ability to feed others with your examples and words. Right? That's a beautiful thing when you can speak to somebody and plant words in their mouth of how to be successful in life, y'all. Because sometimes people need encouragement. Sometimes people need words to uplift them. And when you can plant a seed in the mind of the people's soil and it starts to sprout and grow, and that light, sunlight hits that seed and it starts to sprout in their mind, and they start to see things, the world in a different current, a different place, a different understanding, that becomes a beautiful thing. It's like you planted a sunflower and it starts to grow and sprout, and you look at it after the seed has sprouted and you say, that's good, right? That's beautiful. That's great. These are all mental seeds that helps you and helps out others. You know, I was speaking to an elderly lady out here. She has a community center, and I talked on the phone, and I went to go see her. She started talking about, the things that was going on with her. She went through heart attacks. She can't walk that good, and she has a bunch of children in the center, and she needed help. And I came in and I said, no problem. I brought 20 boxes of sneakers to her. Jamik, my other brother, he brought a bunch of clothes to this lady, and she sat there and cried. You know what I'm saying? For the mental seeds that we planted in her mind, because at one time, she couldn't trust us. She didn't know what a 5% of us. She didn't know we were trying to use her or scam her. But after knowing us and started to see that we were there for a positive reason, and the seeds that we planted and grew in the children to see who we are, she started loving us. She started saying, wow, y'all are beautiful people. And that's all that is about, God, is planting the seeds in the mind of positivity to the people so they can see it in you and they can see it in themselves, right? Before I go on, you know what I always do? I give out affirmations. That's also mental seeds being planted in your mind. When I give you affirmations and you say them to yourself, these are seeds that you plant in your mind as well. So I want y'all to affirm this, right? I prepare my mind daily to receive wisdom and truth. Right? Think about that. And say this again. I prepare my mind daily to receive wisdom and truth. Right? Number 2, I plant thoughts that bring balance and upliftment to myself and others. Right? One more time. I plant thoughts that bring balance and upliftment to myself and others. Right? Number 3, my mental soil is rich, fertile, and ready for greatness. One more time, say it to yourself. My mental soil is rich, fertile, and ready for greatness. These are the affirmations for today. And I just want you to think about that. Fertility don't just always deal with women, God. I'm not dealing with the women, we're dealing with the mindset. And we're not saying that the mind is a female. I'm not saying none of that stuff. Don't start to take this and take it somewhere else. Think about birth. The soil is soil, God. And everything has to be planted for it to grow. Not only is this, there's also planetary seeds. That's how the planets got here. Because they were planted from a seed, God, from a thought, an idea. What they call ideation. And it started to grow. So I want you to keep your mind on that. Keeping your mind focused, staying on the path of greatness, successfulness, planting seeds in your own mind. Planting seeds in other people's mind of greatness, successfulness, abundance, prosperity, because everybody needs encouragement in their life, right? Before I go, I'd like to say peace to all my peoples, the 5% nation, the human families of the planet Earth. I would like you to press that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Build the cipher, because every day we are building in some type of cipher, right? A cipher, like I told you, is only a person, place, and thing. If we're always building with people, we're always building in places, and we're always building on things, all right? So once again, I would like to say peace and continue to build the cipher.